Uh, Good morning. My name is Dr. Faisal Qayyum Shah, and the title of my paper is Computed Tomography in Preoperative Assessment of the Ocular Trauma. There are no financial disclosures. Seems that I cannot move slide. Okay. So ocular trauma is a diagnostic challenge to ophthalmologists and radiologists alike, particularly in settings like multi-organ injury, while the open globe diagnosis of open globe injury is in dilemma, or there's a history involving projectile foreign body. The primary aim of the study was to determine the accuracy of CT in differentiating open globe from closed globe injury. And the secondary aims were to find the statistical significance of different CT findings to detect the open globe injury and to determine the accuracy of CT to further characterize the open globe injury. It is a prospective observational case series carried over 1 year. 636 eyes of 604 patients were included in the studies. All patients underwent non-contrast CT, primarily in axial plan with 0.5 to 2 mm sections in bone and soft tissue windows. Images were reconstructed in sagittal and coronal views and were reported by 3 masked observers for providing the diagnosis of open or closed globe injuries. Results were compared with the surgical and the clinical findings, and the consensus was taken by taking the majority opinion. All patients with suspected foreign body ocular injury and who gave the informed consent were included in the study, and the patients with previous history of trauma were excluded. Mean age of the patients was found to be 21 plus minus 2 years, with males forming majority of those, 99%. 94.6% of the patients had unilateral injury, and bilateral injury was found in 4.4%, that is 332 of 604 patients. Here in the image, upper image, it shows a fundus photograph showing the exit wound from the posterior aspect of the globe, and image below is a closed globe injury with superficial foreign body impacted in some subconjunctival space. Discussions. So this table represents the significance of foreign body location on CT scan with respect to clinical diagnosis of open globe injuries. As you can see, intraconal foreign body, intraconal orbital foreign body was found in 176 cases, of which 157 patients had open globe injuries. While as intraocular foreign body, that's the most specific finding, it had 180, 178 were found to be open globe injuries. Foreign body that were closely related to the optic nerve in the intraorbital space were found in 28 patients, 25 of which were found to be open globe injuries. These are the CT images showing, first image showing the foreign body in the anterior chamber here with the streak artifact, and the same patient in axial scan in bone window, showing the foreign body with streak artifacts in the anterior chamber. Top right corner is the axial CT orbit showing the foreign body in brain parenchyma, most likely traveled there through the optic foramen because we cannot find any fracture. And this image shows here foreign body in the intravitreal space with vitreous hemorrhage, and most likely a traumatic cataract as it shows deformed contour of the lens. This is a soft tissue window of the same patient showing foreign body in the intraconal space and foreign body in intravitreal with vitreous hemorrhage. This is the third image showing the axial CT orbit scan showing foreign body in ocular wall. This table represents the significance of CT scan findings with respect to the clinical diagnosis of the open globe injury. Contour deformity was picked up in 196 scans, of which 167 scans were found to be open globe injuries. The specificity and the sensitivity of the contour deformity increased with the severity of the deformity, from mild to severe contour deformity. Contour discontinuity is also the most specific finding of the open globe injury, and also the intraocular aeroceles. This table represents the detection rate and pickup rate and the significance of CT scan findings with respect to the clinical diagnosis of open globe injuries. Traumatic cataract with the actual number of 148, 50 were detected by the CT scan, and 49 of those were found to be open globe injuries. While as vitreous hemorrhage was found in 465 patients in actually clinically, but CT scan picked it in 327 patients, and 308 8 of those were found to be in open globe injuries. Perforation, detection of the perforating type of injury was picked up by CT scan in 122 patients, of which 119 were found to be perforating injuries and 3 were found to be open globe injuries. These are the few CT scan images showing posteriorly dislocated cataractus lens in the first image. There is an axial CT scan depicting the RD with subretinal fluid collection. There is a sagittal CT of the orbit showing double perforation, one in superior to the optic nerve and one below. And this is the axial scan showing the collection of subretinal fluid with vitreous hemorrhage, and third image showing the intraocular aerosols. So results of the surgical exploration and the CT interpretation were compared. Of 407 CT diagnosis of open globe, 391 were true positives. And of 229 CT diagnosis of closed globe injuries, 185 were true negatives. Sorry. So overall, the sensitivity of original CT interpretation in the diagnosis of open globe injury was 89.89%. Specificity was found to be 22.04%. Positive predictive value was found to be 96.07%. Negative predictive value 80.79%, with an accuracy of 90.57%. When we compare to previous such studies by Ari et al. In 2007, the mechanism of injury was same as the projectile injury, and the sensitivity and the specificity were lower than over study. It may be due to the limitation of the small sample size and the retrospective nature of the study. While over study is a prospective study, and there is a specific.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Faisal, but may I request you to please sum it up in next 1 minute?
Yes, sir. Conclusions: most common statistically significant CT findings suggest of open globe injury were found to be vitreous hemorrhage, intraocular aerosols, intraocular foreign body contour deformity, and intraconal and intraorbital foreign body. Perforating injury was accurately diagnosed in 119 eyes of 122 CT interpretations. Intraconal foreign body correlated significantly to the open globe injuries in the current study. Thank you.
Hello.
Dr. Das, do we have questions? Dr. Milind Nayak sir is here.
Yes, one question to Faisal, please.
Yes, sir.
Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Yeah. So, Dr. Faisal, very nice, well-established study, and we all have known that for this gun pellet injury, probably CT scan is the choice of investigation. Yes, so, sir. Only thing that I wanted to ask you that what was the newness in your study that you wanted to do this study? Everything, whatever you said, was well established and documented one, and that should be the only investigation tool of choice. So, what is the newness in your study?
Sir, new one was to further classify the open globe injuries, because we know we can detect the open globe injuries on CT scan, but we further classified those type of open globe, like perforating injuries was detected, double perforation was detected, optic nerve damage was detected. These were the significant new changes, new findings in these type of injuries, sir.
Okay, so you have not gone for the clinical follow-up of all these cases. So you have restricted yourself to the diagnostic modality.
No, sir. We are following the clinical cases. So I think data is with the statistician. So we are correlating these findings with the clinical outcomes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Dr. Milind, sir, please go ahead.
Yeah, Faisal, nice study. Did
you
have any cases where you had a double perf and the globe appeared intact on the basis of your contour assessment?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Many such cases there were. For we could not detect a double perforation in such cases, because these are high speed projectiles. So usually when they go, so ocular contour is maintained. We could not detect such. In many cases, we could not detect a double perforation on CT scan, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Dr. Faisal, it was a very nice study, I must say. I just want to know any other imaging which will help us, because CT scan we all know leads to a lot of artifacts. You know, you see when there is a pellet injury, and sometimes the number of pellets, how many are there. So any other imaging modality in these patients which
Yes.
will help us in localizing and knowing the number of pellets in the eye or in the orbit?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we started with the X-ray imaging of the orbit. If we detected foreign body on that, then only we could go. Then only we did go for the CT scan for proper localizations.
So X-ray is very important, imaging modality in these patients, and it adds on to the whatever we see on CT.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So that is one thing we cannot ignore.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was a nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.